Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about something that I see fairly often, which is doctors making a mistake submitting cases into Express or Lite or even Go, not knowing that they're basically going down, getting themselves in trouble by picking the inappropriate system for that case. And I kind of have my own guidelines as to how I know where to put a case. Now, first of all, I always recommend that you submit your first couple hundred cases into comprehensive only, even if you think it's going to be an easier case, because you guys aren't yet trained to know what kind of troubles you can get into with a case, and how with Invisalign, if you run out of aligners, yeah, you can pay maybe for some of an additional aligners, it's an additional fee, but after that, at some point, if you get underwater and you run out of that expiration date, you know, Lite's expiration date, Express's expiration date, now you have to pay for a brand new case. And I see way too many doctors paying double, if not triple, and even way more than they would have ever paid if they had just done a comprehensive case to begin with. Trust me, Invisalign doesn't care. They do not care if you have to pay extra. That's on you for trying to be cheap and picking an easier plan. So let me explain how, and you should definitely go into my Invisalign playlist and especially watch, there is one video called Express. So check that out. You can go into my YouTube channel, which is where you go into your YouTube channel, put in the search bar Straightsmile Solutions, take you to my YouTube channel, which has a green banner. From there, if you scroll down, you'll see an Invisalign playlist. Click around in there, or you can search by keyword, put the word in Express, and that'll take you to my Express video, which kind of goes over how I pick cases for Express, which is very rare, okay? And this is how I want you to pick cases for Express so that you don't get underwater in these cases, end up paying more lab fee than you bring in and losing money on a case, which totally can happen. I consider that gambling is what I do. But in any case, just a few guidelines. So for anything that's not comprehensive, I'm going to take moderate out of the equation because there's some wiggle room. We will do some moderate cases, but I actually don't want you guys to do them quite yet. But a lot of you are trying to do Lites and Expresses, and I say never, ever, ever. This is really easy. First of all, any setup that you get from them, you always multiply it by 2. Okay, so if they say it's 8 aligners, it's now 16. If they say it's 20 aligners, it's now 40. That is my way to make Invisalign predictable. ClearCorrect's 2.5. But anyways, Sure Smile's 2.5. Also, if they say you need IPR, it's a no, never, no, no. No Lite, no Express, never, ever, ever, ever. Why? Because anytime you have to do a decent amount of IPR, I mean, if it's one site, 0.2 millimeters, okay, maybe I'd do a Lite. I would definitely not do an Express. Absolutely no IPR ever in Express, okay? With Lite, maybe less than a half a millimeter of IPR. Like a 0.2, 0.2, 0.2 or something like that, or a 0.4, one site. Okay, I'm okay with that. But beyond that, it's a no, because the more IPR you do, the more the error comes up. You can never quite do IPR perfectly, and anytime you have copious amounts of IPR, or even moderate amounts of IPR, or even a little IPR, you're probably gonna have a refinement. If you have a lot, you're probably gonna have 2 to 3 refinements. So if you know Lite has 1 refinement, Express has no refinements, well, Express 7 has 1 refinement, but you should never do IPR with Express 7. Then you don't want to do IPR, right? Because if you know you're going to have a couple of refinements, why would you want to pay double or pay extra, right? So I want to see from my Lite or my Express cases, I want to see a slam dunk perfect result without IPR that the patient is 100% satisfied with. As well as I'm going to do the doublet. So if they tell me the case is 7, now I know I can make it 14 because I do the double and it has no IPR and it's perfect. Fine, I'll do a Lite, no problem. Because I know I get a little wiggle room with 1 refinement. But if it's a compromised outcome, like patient's fine with leaving a little space behind upper 3s, you know, it's compromised. What happens so often is that the patient's like, oh, I really didn't like this space after all. Can we just add that IPR to the lower? Now you did the IPR on the Express or the Lite, and now you know you have another refinement on top of that refinement, at least 1, if not 2. Now you're paying more than you ever did. And there's no upgrade option for Invisalign. I think you guys are thinking there's an upgrade option where you can call and be like, hey, can I upgrade to a comprehensive? No, you get to pay double. You pay all over again. So that is why I don't want you to do Express or Lite cases with IPR. Very easy to remember. Perfect contacts, you know, make sure there's no blue or black dots, no IPR, it turned out perfect, no anterior contacts at the end, put your bite turbos on the top teeth. You can't do that in Express though, but I believe you can do it in Lite, and make it perfect, including the doublet, then I'm fine. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, thanks.